It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I want?
Blaze up.
Come on, Blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wah 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 wah. For your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your wah 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 wah. Lift it up.
What's going on? What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all in here, huh? Baby, y'all in here like January 1st on a fat girl at the gym, child. Come on in. Come on in. We got a cute little show today. Y'all get up in here. Tip Top 27. Thank you for becoming a new member. We jumping off the porch as we should. Girl, we got a cute little show going on today. Good morning. Good Monday morning. Good Monday morning. Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Y'all get up in here. Like the video if you haven't already. If you're new to the channel, go ahead, subscribe. We do this Monday through Friday. Child, at least we try. And but yeah, come on in here, like the video. And let's get into the show because I don't want to be too long now, girl. But I do have a few things I want to talk about. One of the things I want to talk about, WAGS to Riches. Y'all watch that? I ain't never watched it. I seen it on Netflix. But they got this clear girl named Julz on there questioning a black woman about what she do for her culture. And then they got into a fisticuff. Girl, we gonna talk about it. Roland Martin is terrified of the MLK files being released. He said if they release the MLK files, we gonna find out what Martin used to really be outside doing. And he feel like it's just to tear down the image and the legacy of Mike, aka Martin Luther King. We're gonna get into it. Also, Darius Cooks was right about the Tabitha Brown situation. Yes, he was. And you know, we talked about that. Maybe I don't know if it was on this channel or on the other channel before. I'm not talking about the recent live I did, but we did speak about Darius Cooks going on there saying that Tab shouldn't have went into Target, and I agree with him, even though I felt like he was kind of being a little pompous and like, you know, elitist. Not elitist, but feeling like he was right. You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't matter. The message was right. And we gonna get into it. Girl, they say ICE done found 75 to 80,000 kids that was missing. Girl, what? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We gonna get into it. The Eagles done gone to the Super Bowl with the Chiefs. It's a brief mention. And then Dagger Lily celebrated a birthday yesterday and decided to go full on butch. Do you hear me? Yes, Dagger Alicia Keys. I call her Dagger Lee. Dagger Lily went full on butch, and we gonna get into it. I hope everybody in here liked the video already. I hope y'all in here with the video already liked, because we got to get into a lot of things right now. You feel me? Tip Top, thank you for the super chat. Hey, happy birthday to me, Big 42, Big Aquarius. Come on now, Aquarius. Happy birthday, Fat. Happy birthday. Hold on. I want to give it a little time because I know somebody else going to come in and say that they got a birthday, and then the song going to already be done played. So give me about 10 minutes. Let me get through one or two stories, and we're going to roll to the birthday song. But happy birthday, my love. We got you. Richard China, thank you for being a member for 7 months. I appreciate you, Richard China. Grand Rising, my Acorn people. Oh yeah, Grand Rising. Yes, girl, Alicia Keys, Carmen. Yes, Alicia Keys, Dagger Lee. Matter of fact, let me go get her. We can start with her, because I already know. See, what be happening is somebody be coming in right after y'all. After I do the birthday song at the beginning, they come right on in. And then they be like, oh, Voodoo, it's my birthday. And I be like, well, girl, we just played the song. Now, let me tell y'all something. If y'all be having birthdays, y'all got to be on the live on time. Y'all gonna have to start being on the live on time. Let me go get Dagger Lee. Hold on, y'all. Get the likes up on the video. Let me go get Dagger Lee. All right, I got her coming up. So Dagger Lee came on here, celebrated her birthday, big Aquarius energy. You know, it gave me masculinity anyway. And you know, one thing about Aquarius, even the feminine ones, they have very forthgoing and masculine energy, right? So Dagger Lee decided to celebrate her birthday with what it seemed like to be a scissor party. I don't know it to be a fact. I'm just saying what it looked like to me. And on this party, it looked like they was in I don't know what they was on, in a truck, in a Sprinter, I don't know. And look at Dagger Lee. Girl, just dagging it up, huh? Dagger, you wrong for that, Lee. Now, you know, the rumor was, and it wasn't a rumor, because what's the girl name? The girl said it herself. Dagger Lee stole her husband. Yes, she did. That's what the girl had said. Now, y'all could get on here because the girl probably retracted because they didn't want her image to be torn. That was back when she was falling in and out of love and stuff by the piano. I'm talking about Dagger Lee. You feel what I'm saying? But ultimately, I was there on Love and Hip Hop, was in New York, when that girl started the stream, not the stream, she started the show, walking into her house, and they ain't have no furniture in there. All they had was the wedding photo that her and Swiss Beats had. I'm telling you, I was there. I remember like it was yesterday. All they had was the photo of that girl wedding up there. They had done cleaned out the house. Mashonda, that's her name. They had done cleaned out that lady house, and he had done moved in with Dagger Lee. Now, I immediately was like, home wrecking slut. That's exactly what I said when I seen what I had seen. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was like, no, it's not like that. She didn't break up the home. And I'm not saying she did. But what I'm saying was, according to Mashonda, if I recall correctly, she said that that girl was over by her house at the studio and things of that nature, acting like they was cool. They was working on an album. Whole time they was working on a hijack to hijack that lady husband. But that's neither here nor there. Right, they ain't had no water in the pool, huh? You remember that Pretty and Well? Girl, I was there. You know I be at all the reality TV stuff. You know I be at all the reality TV stuff. Girl, I was there. Girl, that lady did a slow walk through that house, girl, and all the gate was coming off. They had rust on the gate, girl. Y'all remember that? And she walked in the house and she said, I can't believe. I'm going to have to go find that clip. That lady said, I can't believe all of the things that I worked hard for. Everything that I ever wanted is gone. Girl, they panned around the yard. The grass had done grew all the way to the top, girl. The pool had algae in it with a little bit of water. Somebody must have drove a bike to the pool, girl, and threw it in the pool. Girl, she went in the house. Y'all remember that? She went in the house and all the furniture was gone, girl. Everything was out of there. And next thing you know, I saw the picture hanging on by one screw. Remember that? The picture was hanging up by one screw, and it was the wedding picture. And she said, I can't believe somebody I thought was cool with me was in here trying to take my husband. And she did. Yes, she did. Yes, she did say that because I was there, because I know what I saw. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, yeah, took that lady husband. But this my thing though. First of all, happy birthday to Dagger Lee, first and foremost. But this was my where I was curious at. Hold on. Dagger Lee took that lady husband, and she don't even like men's. Somebody posted this, and I was weak sauce. Look at they said. Alicia Keys took that lady husband and don't even like men. How greedy. Now you know that's a shame. That is a shame. You know, gluttony is one of the sins that the Bible be talking about. And that was pure gluttony. Now you done took that lady husband and you don't even want him. That's cold-blooded. You know what I'm saying? That's cold-blooded. That's cold-blooded. And you know, I didn't think about it till I seen it. And I said, oh, sound about right. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. And you know, Swiss Beats, you know, that old camel hump nose Negro. As a matter of fact, is he even Acorn? He give me Ethiopian teas, Irichi or something like that. But it don't matter. The part is Lee done stole that lady husband and she didn't even want him. Look at all the women on that bus. That is a shame. That is a shame, Lee. You wrong for that, Lee. I'm gonna tell you now, I gotta call this fell down the line. Lee wrong for that. But nevertheless, happy birthday, I guess. You know, I know they had a good time, a funky good time, huh? Girl, look at Lee. Lee done took the makeup off and the bra and put the do-rag on in the Timbs and said, yes, I am the man. I say, go ahead on, Lee. Shout out to Dagger Lee, though. Happy birthday to Dagger Lee and a few others. You know what I'm saying? That's all we could give at this point. Is a happy birthday. I'm pretty sure they had a good time, a gay old time. You get it? Shout out to Dagger Lee. But nevertheless, not only Dagger Lee, since we on here, let me get my girl, Tiff Top 27. Since we here, we might as well roll it out. It's you and Dagger Lee birthday. I think her birthday was yesterday though, but we gonna roll it out today. Happy birthday to Tiff Top 27. Dagger Lee, and anybody else who's celebrating a birthday today. Love y'all. Well, not Dagger Lee, but I love everybody but Dagger Lee down to the ground. Do you hear me? Y'all get the cakes in the chat, roll them out. It's nothing. It's a celebration, okay? Happy birthday. Don't have as much fun as Lee had now, Tip Top. Dagger Lee look like she had a whole lot of fun. Don't have that type of fun, but enjoy your day, weekend, month, and the rest of the year. Happy birthday, Fat. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess she said YOLO. I ain't mad at that. She said YOLO. Happy birthday, Tip Top, and happy birthday to Dagger Lee. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for being in here. Like the video if you haven't already. We got to get on down to the show. Okay. Sonia Matthews, thank you for being a member for 9 months. I'm sure appreciated and grateful. She says, Voodoo, are you going to review Toya and Regine show? You know, I was on the phone with my friend. You know, my friend is the sister to Toya. Yes, I was. And she called me and said, girl, this what she said. We just had this conversation when the show came on Friday. She said, well, girl, Toya show come on today. I said, oh, okay, girl, let me tune in. She said, is you planning on reviewing it? And I said, well, if it pop, then I'm a bust. You know what I'm saying? What's up? So she want to tell me, and if you're on here, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to my friend. She want to tell me, well, I don't want you to review the show. I said, why? She said, because you going to get on there and say anything. I said, duh, I am the reality TV recap queen, duh. And she was like, but I'm just saying, I don't want her to get mad feeling like because you my friend. I said, girl, first of all, Toya ain't been relevant since Regine turned 18. She said, see, that's why I don't want you. Look at she said, see, that's what I'm talking about. That's why I don't want you to review the show. I said, well, look, let me watch the show and see what's going on. And then I'll come back and let you know. So I watched the show. I came back and I called. I said, well, girl, it's kind of slow. I said, because first and foremost, don't nobody care about Regine and her 15 boyfriends. And don't nobody care about Toya trying to have another baby with Red. Don't nobody care about that. I said, what we care about is the family drama. That's what we want to see. I was like, and she was like, well, she don't want to exploit them. I said, Cap, because she wouldn't have them on the show. But neither here nor there. What I told the heifer is this. I'll compromise. I won't review the show unless something goes viral. So either way, the show on a day-to-day, on a week-to-week basis is boring anyway. So unless a clip goes viral, I told her I may have to let off. If a clip go viral, I say, I'm telling you now, ain't nothing gonna stop me. You see what I'm saying? I say, but hopefully nothing goes too viral. Nothing makes the shade room or the neighborhood talk, and then I see a lot of engagement on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I say, but tread light. You know what I'm saying? I say, if the show pop off, I'm a bust. I'm just telling you now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right. Atomic. If she deserves to get dragged, she gonna get dragged. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Like, I mean, but I told her I ain't gonna do it every week. I say, if it don't go viral, I ain't gonna say nothing. But if something pop off, I'm a buzz. Come on now, girl. What is talk with girl? So I'm trying to give her a little leeway. Talking about she gonna think that I'm over here telling you. And I said, well, why would she think that? Because she not telling me nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, at the end of the day, girl, like I told her, and this the thing too, and I'm gonna say this, and I don't want to be too long in this, but let me say this. Like I told her, Toya got to stop. She got to stop. Listen, if you want to be on reality TV and you want to be successful, and then people come back and give you another season, you got to get talked about. Good, bad, or indifference. Do you get it? You got to get talked about. And Toya is not above being dragged. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand that. And like I told her, that's why she over there on All Black and We TV, and that she ain't on MTV, because she don't want nobody to say nothing. That's the problem. You see what I'm saying? See, if she had the people coming out here saying what they got to say, you feel what I'm saying? It wouldn't matter. But that's why she over there on We TV on Friday night when nobody don't watch TV. And I said that part. You know what I'm saying? But you know, she said that's why she don't want me to review the show, because I do the most. Girl, y'all really want me to do this lady voice, huh? Girl, y'all is doing the most. Thank you, Tweety, for becoming a new member. Right. She do a show she want to be talked about. Exactly. Talking about she don't want to exploit the family. I said, girl, please. If she want to exploit the family, she wouldn't have Nita, BDay, Casey, Walter, Big Walt, Lil Walt. She wouldn't have them on there. Talking about, do y'all know where BDay? Cause I really be trying to get to my sister, because you know, like BDay really like to just go off and go missing, and I don't really like that. And then I tried to get in touch with Nita, but Nita looked like she was a little too hyped. And when I seen how hyped Nita was, I ain't gonna lie, I get scared, because Nita know how to cook. But hopefully Walt coming home, so Walt gonna probably, you know, keep Nita in line, because that's what she needs. She really need Walt. Lil Walt, because you know that's her first child, and he feel like he got a bigger struggle than me, but we both struggled. Even though I wasn't there, we both struggled. And I keep telling Nee want to go move to California and pay $30,000 a month in rent, and that just don't make no sense. So I was trying to tell Nee to buy a house, but Nee is not equipped to really even be in no house for real. So I really want Nee to come back home and watch Rain, because Rain be giving it to me, and I'm tired of going back and forth with a 9-year-old. But you know, it is what it is when you have children and you a child, you know. So hopefully Nita could get herself together, and Walt and Casey could get off a block, because I had blocked Casey, because Casey tried to get on my float, and I told Casey don't come on here with that. But you know, hopefully I can unblock Casey, and maybe he could watch Rain, because Rain, I'm tired of her gathering me every day. And hopefully Nita not on them drugs again, because I know my mama and I know how Nita is. And hopefully Lil Walt don't curse me out, because you know that he'll do that. So yeah, you know, me and Nate forever grew up together. Girl, whatever. But yeah, I told her I ain't gonna do it yet. So y'all keep me. I'll be posted. Let's go there. I'll be posted. Do you hear me? I will be posted. But nah, I ain't gonna review it, because she acting crazy or whatever the case may be. Somehow she gonna think that I'm telling you, I don't give a damn what Toya think. Because she ain't giving me no information, but I damn sure don't give a damn if Toya think it. But she do. Girl, bye. And she want to be sister. Girl, bye. And I know you're on here too. And if you're on here, yeah, I said it. Call me when I get off. But anyway, yeah, girl. So we gotta move on. Let's get into some things, girl. Y'all get the lights up on the video, girl. We got a few things to discuss. So where I want to go first. Let's start with the serious stuff. Well, I ain't got no picture, but let me say this: the Eagles going to the Super Bowl, and I don't like it. I hate the Eagles. I don't hate the Eagles. I hate the fans. You know what bothers me about the Eagles fans? Fly, Eagle, fly if you're on here. But let me say what I hate about y'all. Y'all really be dragging the Cowboys like y'all not just as delusional. Shout out to Philly. Even though what we do. Shout out. But I'm just saying, y'all be acting like y'all not just as delusional as the Cowboys. And now that y'all going to the Super Bowl, it's just like, oh my God, here come Will Smith. Here come Kevin Hart. Here come Freak Mills. Here come all of the Philly people that we ain't seen since 95. They all coming out the woodwork, talking about fly, Eagles fly, and all of that. And I'm over here saying, girl, pop the eagle upside the head and take the wings off. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know, but I guess the only saving grace is they got a black quarterback, Jalen Hurts. Y'all know I rose for the Negroes, and he's an Injun. Yes, he is. He's an Injun, and he's going up against the half breed, Patrick Kermit the Frog Holmes and the Chiefs. Now, y'all know I be going forward when I be looking into stuff, and I said, oh, they putting an engine against the half breed. Now, what is the story they trying to tell? You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, what they trying to say? Yes, Tuli, and he got a black woman, and he do. But what is they trying to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see what they trying to say. Is they trying to, you know what they give me tease of? Y'all remember Rocky when he went against the Russian and one was home, like Rocky did the training outside, but the Russian did the training on the machines. Is that what they trying to say? I don't know. The Chiefs against the Eagles. The Chiefs are Indian Chiefs. I don't know. I overthink it, but shout out to the Eagles. Fly, Eagle, fly, I guess. Girl, I don't want to hear the caw. That's all I'm hearing. Girl. Then my homeboy hit me up talking about, I need a place to stay for Super Bowl. Hell, nigga, me too. I ain't going to. I'm gonna give you a place to stay and I stay out here with you. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I gotta hear this, you know. Honestly, I feel like this is in my opinion, y'all know I believe football is as fake and as scripted as wrestling. I do. And I believe that the whole thing could go two ways. Number one, they're trying to make Patrick Mahomes the next Brady. That's what they're trying to do. And I feel like this could go either way for the comeback story. I feel like the story could go as this. Patrick Mahomes win the Super Bowl because he's just amazing and his legacy, you know, is not tainted. Or they could take the Tom Brady route. And remember when Brady first started, he kept losing. He was losing. He wasn't winning. And then he started winning. You know what I'm saying? So I think it could go either way. Maybe they're going to get a Negro Super Bowl. I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? But if it does happen, I will only be happy for Jalen Hurts and Saquon. That's it. And all the black people on there. That's it. But I'm not happy for the Eagles with that. I don't want to hear that. I'm not happy for y'all. I don't want to see Kevin Hart getting kicked off the field again. I don't want to see Will Smith popping out the blue like he still be in Philly. I don't want to see none of that. I really don't. I don't want to see Beanie Siegel. I don't want to see Freak Mills. I don't want to see none of them and I feel like that's when y'all come crawling out. But here we go. You know what I'm saying? I might be beholden to just having to see it. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to the Eagles or whatever. Fly, Eagles, fly, whatever they say. If that's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look at Amber cutting up. Look at Am. Am said what Birdman said. What happened to that boy? Yay. I'm just saying, you know, all your Jill Scott might even pop up. But I don't mind her. That's my girl crush. But everybody else, you know what I'm saying? All the people from Philly, we ain't even know what's from Philly about to start popping up. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be Negroes we ain't seen since 98. Oh, yeah, I'm from Philly. How you from Philly, girl? The Jaggler might even pop up. Girl, this is just a time. You know, Philly. Y'all are special people. That's all I'm going to say. Philly is a special people. Yes, they is. Yes, they is. Shout out to Philly though, man. Yeah, hopefully Jalen Hurts get him a little soup. If he don't get him a Super Bowl, he win. He could say he win. You know what I'm saying? Not Jaguar gonna perform. Oh my God. Girl, please. We don't want her on there with her baritone. Oh, say, can you see? Girl, we don't want to hear Jag. We don't want to hear the Jag. She gonna put too much on it. You know what I'm saying? Them songs ain't even meant for all of that. Jag gonna put too much on it. We don't want to hear it. We don't. You know what I'm saying? You know, she just does the most with her voice. And she's a beautiful voice. She could sing down to the ground. I could say what I want about her, but she could blow. But she gonna do too much. We don't need all of that. We just don't. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I forgot Meatball from Baddies, girl. Everybody about to pop out. Girl. If I could just choose another team, girl. I don't give a damn if it's the doggone the Little League team to go, girl. I sure would. Yes, I would. If I could choose the park ball, if I could choose a team from Park Recreation, girl, I sure would choose them to go over to the Super Bowl. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Everybody. but the Eagles. Anybody, I don't care. Matter of fact, I would choose the 5-year-olds to go play against the Chiefs. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they about to cut up. They about to do the most. They about to do the most. Lord have mercy. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Thank you for becoming a new member, Tweety. Nia, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. The pretty lawyer and accountant, thank you for the super chat. Vu, I love your Toya impression, LOL. But did you see that Miss Deb and Tasha K drama? Yeah, Miss Deb came on there and told Tasha K play with somebody safe. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Miss Deb do have a lot of testosterone. She do. And Waka ain't made no baby. So I'm confused at what was the problem. Like, what's going on? Something happened. Y'all know Miss Deb sound like a mob boss. Y'all know when Miss Deb come through, she give big D energy. Stop with all of that. Miss Deb wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? She wrong for that. But I guess she felt some type of way. I don't know, but we gonna see how it unfolds. We gonna talk about it though. Tracy, thank you for the super chat. Eagles Nation 2024. Kendrick will be performing. Yes. Hopefully he gives some juju to my boy Jalen Hurts. Hopefully he gives some juju to my boy Jalen Hurts. Yes, ma'am. Method to my madness. Thank you for being a member for 3 months. First you took Method Man from me and his wife. Then Jill Scott, your crush. Come on, man. Man, look, I can't help it. We got the same taste. That's what it is. We got the same taste, man. We got the same taste. That we just understand quality, not quantity. That's what it is. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got the same quantity of taste. Yes, we do. Quantity over quality is what we see. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I think Jill Scott might be thrown off because she can't keep a man neither. But neither here nor there. I wouldn't want nothing serious, no way. Yeah. And thank you, Bree, for the super chat. Boo for both Acorn. Yeah. I don't care about none of them, to be completely honest. But I know what they're trying to do for Patrick Mahomes. They're trying to get him up there and put him up here to the top, tippy top, girl, whatever. Let's move on. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Let's get into Trump, girl. So they say Trump done found 75 to 80,000 missing children. Now, remember, I told y'all they had all them children down at that border. Remember, I told y'all that? Remember, I told y'all they were using the open borders to allegedly traffic the children. Remember, I told y'all that? And I also told y'all they had hundreds of thousands of missing children who went off with so-called sponsors, right? And I told y'all that those sponsors were required to check in, yet none of them did. So basically, people could just go up there and say, I'm a sponsor of this child, I'm related to this child, and no questions asked. They have them fill out the paperwork and they give them the baby. Well, they've been rounding them up, and they done found 75 to 80K missing kids. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into the little tea. Y'all get the likes up.
Now, the second wave that Tom Home and the borders are for Trump has told me about, and all of this will focus on those missing children, hundreds of thousands of them that we know. And that number has started to already come down, Emily, from 300,000. So they've found about 75 to 80,000 of those kids already. If they can get the list of these guys, 4 full days in office for Trump, if they can get the list of where some of those kids have been, and they've been identifying it, since the election, going after them and trying to find those little ones, what in the world was Biden's administration doing? What was Secretary of Homeland Mayorkas doing when he said to the committees on Capitol Hill, we don't know where those kids are, I'll look into it? No, dude, you obviously had a better way to find them, and you didn't do your job. I can't believe they impeached him and didn't remove him.
So what was going on was, like I said, the rumor / conspiracy theory was that they were trafficking children through that open border thing. Some parents were giving their children away to be trafficked just for hopes of better life. Some children were kidnapped, allegedly. This is all conspiracy theory. And they were saying that that's what was happening. And that would explain why they weren't doing anything about these missing children. As a matter of fact, they came on here adamantly many times saying that there were no missing children, saying that that was misinformation. Remember, I told y'all about that misinformation campaign? I told y'all they full of crap. They use that word they use it to benefit their narrative, even when it wasn't true. They called that misinformation. Now, these folks done found 75 to 80K missing children. Now, fast forward, these ICE people were going into the schoolhouses. And the teachers, girl, I saw one clear woman was on there talking about this. The black teachers said they will protect the little immigrant kids with their life. I wish you hoes would. Girl, you better not stand in the way of injustice or in the way of justice. As a matter of fact, I think I should arrest black women who want to stand in front of these children. I think that they need to be tried under what do you call it, impeding the progress of an investigation or something like that, something of the nature. Why would y'all be doing that? And I get it. Black American women, we have this knack for kids that we feel sorry for them. But a lot of these children are enrolled in schools and they are trafficked, okay? So they went down to the schoolhouse and they started getting some of them kids too. Let's get into it. And now the people were saying that they weren't doing it properly and all type of stuff. Let's get into it.
ICE raids are now targeting schools. Children of color are at risk. Parents across the U.S. are increasingly concerned as reports surface about ICE, immigration and customs enforcement, raids specifically targeting schools. Teachers are warning families of possible violent and racially charged raids, with students of color, including Black, Hispanic, and Asian children, being the primary targets. The Department of Homeland Security issued a statement on Tuesday, revealing that criminals will no longer be able to hide in schools or churches to avoid arrest. Previously, ICE raids were sporadic, but now they are becoming more focused, with authorities conducting deeper investigations into communities of color. The alarming shift has left parents scrambling to protect their children, with many educators offering assistance in ensuring student safety. The situation is escalating, and families are fearful of what may come next, as schools have now become a primary target for ICE operations. This marks a disturbing turn in U.S. immigration enforcement, leaving children vulnerable in places that were once considered safe.
Y'all got to pay attention to what they're doing. They're using buzzwords to get you upset, right? Because we all know that they try to loop Black Americans into the whole people of color thing, right? So they're saying that to get Black American people upset. But let's be clear. No Black American children are at risk of being deported through ICE. They know exactly who they're going in there to get. But they're putting it out there as if ICE is just all jacked up, just going through and pulling out random kids. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? They just trying to get Black Americans to get on board with anti-ICE so that they won't go in there and pick up these kids. Listen, they know the nigga kids, you know what I'm saying, belong there. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. The name alone tells them who these kids are. Y'all do know that Black Americans typically have certain names. Not only that, they already know through paperwork and documentation who's who. So even if you're a legal immigrant, they know who they going in there to get. They ain't going in there getting no legal immigrants or no, you know what I'm saying? They're going in there getting the right people. Unfortunately. And, you know, to be completely honest, this may be a good thing for the children because a lot of these children may have been displaced or taken, you know what I mean? But what they're doing is putting that, they're going to grab Hispanic and children of color to get you riled up so that you could be like, oh my God, this needs to stop. What if they grab my baby? Girl, trust and believe, they are not grabbing the Aquarius. The Aquarius is just fine. As a matter of fact, the Aquarius is on the do not touch list. Do you understand me? They is not going to get Labarius. Labarius is just fine. He might be an in-school suspension anyway when he come through there. They is not coming to get Labarius, the Aquarius, and little Jimmy. Trust and believe they gonna be just all right. They gonna be A-okay. They not coming to get your churn. Some of y'all hope they make a mistake and grab up the Aquarius, but the Aquarius, they already know who the Aquarius is. He will be fine. Do you hear me? Yeah, little Marquise gonna be all right. Marquise gonna be just fine. I'm telling y'all, they know who the hell they coming to get. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Girl, these people, because they've been hiding them churn at the schools and all of that. Let them people go do their job. Your child is fine. I know it's somebody on here saying, I ain't gonna lie, they could come get Jamonte. Because Jamonte been running through my house. I've been told him I'm tired of him. His daddy don't want to help me. If somebody on here telling them, I wish they hurry up. If they make a mistake and get Jamonte, I ain't gonna be mad. You know what I'm saying? Girl. But look at how the people try to how to gaslight and make it seem like it's a big risk. Look at this clear woman right here.
ICE tried entering the Chicago school that I work at. And let me just say, first and foremost, that I am so proud of our admin for acting quickly and for following protocol and not allowing ICE to enter the school building or to get in contact with any of our students. As a speech language pathologist that works directly with these families and students, it infuriates me so much to hear that they tried entering the building. To do what? To detain students? Students that are harmless? ICE is purposely trying to detain students, children, knowing that their family members are going to pick them up after school. This happened midday. I guarantee you their plan was to probably detain students and wait out until their family got there to go get them. Schools are supposed to be safe havens where our children can go learn, grow, and feel safe, not places where they can feel intimidation and fear. Although ICE didn't enter the building, what they did do is create fear amongst the community members, because now the students don't feel safe and now the students can't focus on learning because they're too worried about getting separated from their family members. We need to remember that these actions have real life consequences. Parents being torn away from their children, children wondering if their family is going to be targeted next. This is all stress-inducing, trauma-inducing to our very own children. Timeline was one of the first Chicago schools to be targeted by ICE, but as you can see, this is going to continue to happen across the U.S. And what we need to do now more than ever is, as educators, be united to advocate and protect the families and children that we are working with. Children deserve to be able to focus on their education and not worry about whether they're going to be separated from their parents. Let that sit with you.
Shut up, Mighty Saul. How you know the mama and them ain't already waiting on them, number one. And number two, see how they gaslight you? See how she turned something that wasn't even ICE. Girl, they said it was the Secret Service or the FBI or something. And she won't get on here and make it seem like, oh, the kids, they can't focus. They can't focus because of ICE coming into the classrooms, but we're doing everything. We're following protocol. Oh, the kids, girl, I'm churning there, telling that teacher every which way but loose. Stop with all of that. You see what I'm saying? Girl, don't y'all be fooled. Please don't be fooled. Let them go in and get little Miho. Let them go get Miho. Miho mama might be waiting for him at the border. You know what I'm saying? Do not get in the way. If you're on here and you work down at the schoolhouse, do not get in the way of them going to get Miho and bringing him back to his mama. You see what I'm saying? Please, yes, let him go get little Esmeralda and bring her back to her mom and her daddy. You know what I'm saying? Don't y'all get in the way of that, girl. Them people gonna put y'all in prison. You feel me? Don't let them people get on here and say all of that, girl. That's what they doing. And let me tell you something. This is what's happening. What the left is doing is a whole bunch of gaslighting and a whole bunch of scare tactics. Every single thing Trump do, they go, oh my God. DEI. Oh, they taking away Black History Month. False. And let me add this too. I heard about them talking about they taking away the Tuskegee Airmen out of the DEI program. I want to ask the people on here, just out of curiosity, why is the Tuskegee Airmen a part of DEI history, military history, versus military history? Because you do know the Tuskegee Airmen is a part of military history, just like the Buffalo Soldiers. Over at West Point, they have a statue at least, of one Buffalo soldier where they talk about how they got their tactics for fighting, guerrilla warfare, and all those other things from the Black Buffalo Soldiers down there in Texas. That ain't under DEI. Why is Tuskegee Airmen 6888, why does that fall under DEI? See, we fighting backwards. Instead of us fighting to keep that stuff on DEI and keep DEI into this, why aren't we saying this shouldn't even fall under DEI? Because Black Americans have been fighting since the very first war. Like, come on now. There is no DEI when it comes to Black Americans. Now, if you want to get the Pacific Islanders, the Asians, or whoever else in there, fine. But when it comes to Black America, we are the military. To this day, 2025. But we so busy fighting, oh, they're going to take the Tuskegee Airmen out of DEI. First of all, 99% of these people don't even serve, ain't never served. Let's start there first. Secondly, what we need to be trying to do is figure out why it even falls under DEI in the first place. That ain't DEI military history. That is military history, period. Because guess what? Without the Tuskegee Airmen, a lot of things would have went left for World War II. Okay, but what they're doing is throwing out these scare tactics because they don't want you to go ahead and see that's they want to make it seem like everything that Trump is doing is to attack Black America. And don't get me wrong, some things are gonna fall by proxy, like Tuskegee Airmen stuff. It is gonna fall by proxy because there are some things attached to DEI that are Black American and Black American focused. But the fact of the matter is this: Black America does not benefit under any DEI, affirmative action, none of those programs. Okay? And at the end of the day, we have to stop depending on those people to teach our history. We have to teach our history. That's it. Y'all so busy worried about making sure the clear man tell your story to future generations, and you know they're not gonna tell it right. Why don't we come up with ways to figure out to tell our own stories? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This the thing. Only thing I'm saying is this. If, and I don't know it to be fact because I didn't confirm, but if the Tuskegee Airmen is falling under that DEI program, then Black America has another fight on its hand because this should not. Tuskegee Airmen, even though they were Negroes, were American history. Hell, didn't Crime Bill Joe just get on here and tell y'all Black American history is American history? Then we need to be having a whole nother conversation. That shouldn't fall under no DEI. Nah, if you get a Pacific Islander on here or somebody from the Middle East or something on here that do something great, put them under DEI, but not Black Americans. But we don't benefit under that program anyway, so some things are going to fall by the wayside. It ain't the end of the times. It ain't the end of the days. You should be teaching your own history anyway. Duck, duck, goose. Speaking of teaching history and all of that, girl, let's get big rolling nasty ass up here. Let's get Meatball up here. Hold on, let me get him on here. Girl, when I seen Roland doing this, girl, I could have lost my marbles. So Roland, big, fat, funky, nasty, cheesy, greasy, dirty, no neck, small, big bike, small torso, short thumbs, long feet, short leg ass is on here panicking because the FBI done released the files of MLK, JFK, and RFK. Now, I done told y'all, as me being the messy person that I am, I'm trying to see what's going on. But here come Roland. Y'all don't understand, you fools. Y'all don't understand. They gonna put my Martin Files out and they gonna change the name to the streets. You damn fool. You damn fool. They ain't gonna have no Martin Luther King holiday no more, fool. Why y'all worry about putting out the files? They trying to defame the name, so you ain't gonna have no more holiday. Ain't no more January holiday, fool. That's the only holiday we got in January, fool. And y'all just over there parading and acting like Trump doing a good job, fool. What other holiday we gonna have in January if they take away Martin Luther King birthday, fool? Now y'all streets gonna turn from Martin Luther King to Mike. Fool. Y'all some fool. And I'm over here saying, if somebody don't take a pair of clippers and go down the middle of that fool head and tell him to shut up, you know what I'm saying? First and foremost, don't get in the way of the teeth. First and foremost. Secondly, the rumors have been out that Mike was out here getting his freak on and at the freak off since the beginning of time. Girl, let me tell you something about Black people, especially in this day and age. Ain't nobody gonna be sitting up there looking at no Negroes. Ain't nobody gonna look at Mike a different way. If anything, it's gonna be a bunch of degenerate niggas like, oh, he was a real one. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a bunch of degenerate niggas out here saying Mike was a real one, bro. He was a real one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It kind of remind me of some things I used to do back in the day with my old lady. Yeah, bro. Yeah. And niggas ain't gonna sit around here talking about, oh, we'll never look at him again the same. Girl, the way degenerate niggas and bitches is today, girl, they gonna be celebrating. But it's not about that. Again, more scare tactics. And not only that, some things are going to fall by the wayside. Yes, he's going to be exposed for some of the freak offs that he did. It just is what it is. Girl, I've been heard about this. However, we are going to also be able to see what really happened with his assassination. Y'all do know the government allegedly did it. Like, come on, man. Like, we trying to see what's going on. What happened with the assassination? What happened to them leading up to following him and all? Who was in on it? Is Jesse Jackson, ugly ass, in on it? I'm trying to see what's going on. But look at Roland. Girl, first of all, brace yourselves. It's going to be a solar eclipse when I pull him up here. But look at Roland over there talking about you damn fools, stupid fools. Look, they getting rid of Martin Luther King birthday. Ain't going to be no more street name Martin Luther King. They going to name them all something else. You fools. Shut up. Look at Martin.
Sign an executive order declassifying all of the papers regarding the assassination of President John F. Kennedy, Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and Senator Robert F. Kennedy. Let me explain to y'all what's about to happen. What's about to happen. In 5 or 6 years, the FBI so-called recordings of Dr. King were set to be released. Those will now be released. The FBI, who I simply do not believe, claims that Dr. King, they have recordings of Dr. King having affairs, involved in orgies. They claimed that he was with a white prostitute in Las Vegas. And these were all notes. David Garrow wrote a story. No American media entity would run the story. So he went to a small outlet overseas. And there were the notes, and these notes were a part of the JFK papers at the I think Library of Congress or National Archives. And so he wrote a story based upon the notes. So Charlie Kirk, Turning Point USA, when he did all his videos trashing King, oh, we shouldn't be celebrating him. Let me explain to you why they doing this here. I just want y'all to understand what's about to come down. They are going to try to completely destroy the legacy of Dr. King. I guarantee you, when these papers are released, and you get the recordings and all the stuff from the FBI, people are gonna say, take his name off of streets, take his name off of elementary schools. We should not have programs honoring him. We should not have scholarship programs. He was not a moral man. I'm telling y'all, don't think for a second that this executive order signed by Trump, is all about, let's just get at the truth of what happens. I'm telling y'all right now, and let me just be on record right now, in advance of whatever is released. And I'm just going to say this here, and I remember, and I'm going to quote my dear alpha brother, Andrew Young, when I asked him this question. I think we actually got it on tape as well in the interview that I did with him in Atlanta, when I asked him about this very thing, and he said, fuck them. So don't.
You heard him. This is the thing. He's not lying. They are, listen, with them releasing these files, it's going to be his personal life released as well. Remember, they followed Martin Luther King his damn near entire career. They followed him closely. It was already, remember, they already sent to Coretta. Remember, they put the tape at the door and she opened it. She came, they showed it in the movie. She listened to the tape, the audio of him at the freak off. Listen, that lady knew what she had. It was an arrangement any doggone way, allegedly. But the thing is, it's just like they're trying to make it seem like, and you know what? He may be right. Maybe they are trying to tarnish Martin Luther King's legacy. Maybe they are. But a lot of y'all don't know that. They were trying to release that information. J. Edgar Hoover was trying to release that when he was alive. That was the other alternative other than unaliving him. But they decided that, hey, they felt like the people back then wouldn't believe it anyway, even if they gave the proof. So they didn't think that it would do any justice. That's the only reason they didn't release it back then. You know, Hoover wanted his head off his shoulders, but Hoover felt like if you destroy his character back then, before they before they kill him, that was like, I'd rather destroy his image and his character, and then people will, you know, not believe in him. But then he understood the power that Mike had and was like, yo, it will make sense to just unalive him. Period. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that what it is. So he is right on that. They are trying to tarnish his image. They are. I'm not foolish. I don't like Trump that much. I don't even, you know what I mean? Like he definitely is trying to tarnish that that legacy. But at the end of the day, the truth is the truth. You can't hurt nobody with their truth. And if their truth hurts them, then maybe that truth, they shouldn't have been doing what they was doing. Okay, now if you gonna lie on me, that's a whole other situation. But if you find old freak off tapes of me down there at the freak offs acting a fool, but I'm on here acting like I'm a Christian, then my truth is my truth. It is what it is. How am I gonna be mad at you putting out my truths? Like for real. Now if they Photoshop and AI'd me, now we got a problem. But if my truth is my truth, then how am I gonna be mad at somebody putting out my truth? It just is what it is. But again, it's the fear mongering. I've been seeing this, everything this man touched, they over there fear. See black Americans, see black, mind you, black Americans, according to their statistics, voted over 80% black women, black American women, and over 70-some% black men voted Democrat. I don't understand what the left wants, what the black Americans on the left side want. The overwhelming majority of black Americans voted your way, fool. Why are you mad at the very small percentage that they told you voted the other way? Like, it doesn't make sense. But at the end of the day, because matter of fact, I think they released already. I'm going to look up to the National Archives when I get upstairs, but not the here nor there. This is what I'm saying, though. We need to see what happened back then. Because see that CIA, FBI, that whole program, bro, that stuff has been nothing but an operation to undermine black Americans from the beginning of time. Okay? And we got to know what's going on. We already have speculations that they call conspiracy theories, but once this information is released, then we'll know for ourselves. Now, some people still gonna look at it like it's cap, and that's just them. Some people like walking around with blindfolds on. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But what I'm saying is, as it pertains to this situation and with Martin Luther King, and that's another thing, they act like he the only one getting exposed. Do you understand the tea that's about to fall out of the RFK and JFK closet? Have y'all, wait a minute. Do y'all understand the level of stuff about to fall out of that RFK and JFK closet? Girl, y'all freaking out about Mike when hell, Robin and Johnny was over there, girl, the captains of the freak offs. Girl, y'all got to stop. Black people, we don't like accountability, and that's just that. We don't like it. It would be one thing if they only exposing that man. They exposing two of the biggest alleged freaks in the 60s. Girl, if y'all don't go lay down, girl, you know what I'm saying? But black people love playing the victim and love not being held accountable for things. And it just annoys me. It's really annoying. And again, why does Roland give a damn about Martin Luther King? Oh, I get it, because he's an alpha. Oh, and I also get it because he cosplays as a black American, even though we know black Americans ain't shaped like that troll, like that treasure troll over there, Roland Martin. See, one thing about the Most High, they say we his favorites. He didn't make us shaped like Roland Martin. He made some of them shaped like that. We not shaped like that. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, Roland Martin, go lay down, please. Please go lay down. There's a lot of tea about to spill out the closet, and I'm over here with my bag and my tea kettle, girl, and my cup, ready to sip. And here come nigga, you stupid fool. Y'all don't understand what they about to do to Martin Luther King and his legacy. My alpha brother, stupid fool. Y'all so dumb, all y'all don't care about is the tea. Y'all don't know what they about to do to your legacy, to the legacy, stupid fool. Shut up. Shut your ugly ass up, Roland. Shut up, Roly. Shut your ass up. Okay? Now let's move on. Now we gotta move to we got over there Lee Trump. Girl, let's go get the WAGS on here. First, let me say this part. Hold on. Now I don't watch no WAGS. Let me go get it. Hold on. Now I had seen on Netflix. I've been watching Netflix. What I was watching on Netflix recently? I was watching something. Oh, The Walking Dead. And I had seen an ad for WAGS to Riches. WAGS is Wives and Girlfriends. That's the name of it. I remember watching a little bit of the show when it first came out years ago, and I was just like, But they supposed to be WAGS or wives and girlfriends of sports players. So like football players, basketball players, things of that nature, or whatever the case may be. Now, at first it was just called WAGS. Now they have a show called WAGS to Riches. Now I didn't watch this because when I watched the regular WAGS, it was just like, okay, a bunch of hoes who smash on athletes. Girl, we got basketball wives for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was just like, girl, we already got basketball wives. What we need this for? You know what I'm saying? But neither here nor there. So WAGS to Riches comes on. I guess it's these girls that went from being just the girlfriends and wives of these players to getting their own bags. I guess that's what they say. I don't know. But anyway, I came across this clip of this clear girl named Julz. I don't know who she is, but this clear girl named Julz was on there getting into it with a black girl, and they feel like Julz is a culture vulture. Now, when I heard Julz talk, immediately I said, absolutely, she's definitely a culture vulture. You know, the clear women who come around Negro women and take on the aesthetic and the language and the posture and all of that, and they saying stuff like, girl, okay, sis, it grinds my gears. Mind you, she's white or clear, but she corrects the girl to say she's some type of Asian. No, yeah, some type of Asian and something like that. Girl, white, clear is what you is. I don't give a damn what what culture you come from or what ethnicity you is. Girl, clear is clear. Like, we not about to do that. I can't stand when clear people do that. Oh, you're white. Oh, no, mami. Mi Latina. Mi Latina. Mi Mexico. Girl, you just a white woman that eat tacos. Stop with all of that. No. Me from France. Girl, you just a white woman who eat French biscuits and all of that and French toast. No. Me Chinese. Girl, you just eat shrimp fried rice, but you still clear. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why people be sitting up there acting like these ethnicities save them from being clear, because it don't. And I'm tired of people letting people have these passes. No. Me Italian. Girl, you just a white woman that eats spaghetti. What's up? No. I know why. I'm Puerto Rican. Girl, all you do is make empanadas, but you're still a clear woman. What is we saying? Like, can we make it make sense? You know what I'm saying? That's just a question I have for y'all. Can we make it make sense? Don't let them people fool y'all with them ethnicities and all of that. Oh, no. I Hawaiian. Girl, all you eat is roasted pig, but you still a clear woman with a tan. Clear woman with a tan who roasts pigs. What's up? Come on, man. What we talking about? Y'all got to start seeing this stuff for what it is. It ain't checkers. No, it ain't chess. It's really checkers. As a matter of fact, the stuff that y'all think is chess is really tic-tac-toe. For real. This stuff is not that hard. So anyway, Julz come on here and she first of all get all in the girl face. That was enough for me. Okay, but then she wants to confront the girl because she heard that they say she a culture vulture. Girl, you is a culture vulture, and they got the swinging and tussling. Do you hear me? Now I might have to go watch this episode and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. So there you have it. There's so much going on in this clip. I don't even know where to begin. First and foremost, her coming into my face would have got her clocked. Girl, I don't play with my personal space, especially if I don't know you. Her walking over to the table, bending down on that table in my face, I think my arms would have started working for themselves. I don't think I would have been able to, you know what I mean? But it would have been a reflex. She would have got an elbow or something to the nose. Girl, if you don't get your ugly ass out of my face, first of all. Second of all, you not about to check me about nothing I said. Third of all, the girl's over there being messy talking about you called her racist, and she over there explaining. Girl, I wouldn't explain nothing to that heifer. I said what I said. You a culture vulture, and if you feel like that's racist, then oh well. But you a culture vulture. And then for the clear girl, Julz, to ask her, What you do for your culture? Heifer, you ain't in no way, shape, or form, or in no state. Girl, you could never ask me about nothing in my culture. You could never. There's never a moment in time or space where you could ever even question me about my culture. Are you dumb? So the fact that the black girl, oh, I do real estate, girl, I wouldn't, girl, what? Question what I do for my culture, bitch, what is yours? Don't worry about what I do for mine. Bitch, I am the culture. When you see me, you looking at the culture. Don't play with no me. But then, on top of that, she all in the girl face, calling the girl a bitch, sitting all close to her. The girl had more patience than I would have had. Because she should have been got popped. She should have got popped when she walked over there to that table. And then the dagger was, oh, my hair is real. You know that nigga in there pillow talking to her. You know the whatever black man or black men she be with be in there dragging for black women to her, telling how she's better and how and they always end up back with a black woman. That'd be the craziest part. But again, these men be making these women feel comfortable, and a lot of times these women make them comfortable too in their spaces. Same thing with baddies with Gretchen, Mariah Lynn, Love and Hip Hop, with all these other people. Same thing with this show. It's these the other black women sitting around that table. If they felt like if that girl said she was a culture vulture, that's a conversation y'all had. What is y'all bringing that up in front of her for anyway? Y'all wanted to see that? And even still, even if the girl said it, y'all supposed to be backing her because she is a culture vulture and I don't even know her. Just the mannerisms, the talk, and all of that. I'm Italian and I'm this, that. Girl, you still a white woman. That's it. That's it. That's all. And y'all saw Ocho Cinco? Ocho Cinco wanted me. Of course he's there. But guess whose DM he was in? Guess who DM? He loved the clear, the light brights during the day. But he was all up in OG's DM at night. Listen, these clear women, they feel black men in these spaces and in other spaces where they're around clear people, they think that white women and clear women are currency. That's why a lot of them be dating these women. Let's talk about it. They see those women as currency. They can get into certain spaces with these women because these women have certain connections a lot of times. And that's what they think. That's what they think, okay? But at the end of the day, they will sit up there and drag for these black women to these women, but be low-key in their DMs with the blackest of the blackest of the black. Like, it's just ridiculous. And again, I only brought this clip up because I wanted to say this part. The fact that that lady felt comfortable enough to even question her. First of all, comfortable enough to come in my face. But second of all, comfortable enough to question me about me saying you a culture vulture. Bitch, somebody done made you bump your head. And those type of women get dragged when they come to a real Southern person or in the South. Because we don't play like that. That must be some LA, Hollywood, boogie down Bronx shit. We don't play like that where I'm from. Where I'm from, we don't play like that. The clear people who be amongst us whenever it is, and it ain't a lot, but the very few who be amongst us know they roll and shut their mouth. They don't play with us like that. Not the Vietnamese, and we grew up with them. I told y'all we had a Vietnamese girl you wouldn't, if you heard her, you would think she was black. But girl, pure Vietnamese, that girl, and I went to middle school and high school with her. And she's married to a black man and got 2 half-breeds. She ain't never used that N-word. Do you understand me? We don't play like that. We don't play like that. And they're going to get somebody like Julz popped upside the head, especially when I saw that t-shirt talking about, can I wear this to the festival? Oh, I forgot about this. Ain't that what got him canceled? Julz is the same bitch Daniel Caesar was caping for. Yeah, didn't they get him canceled too? But look at him. He looked like that's all he date was women like that. Girl, we got to put a handle on that all that stuff, all them passes we've been given, that shit got to come back and get revoked. It's got to be revoked. I'm just saying. Camille, thank you for the super chat. I like Trump, but don't trust him. Is that weird? Nope, because me and you feel the same way. And I don't too particularly like him. I just like some of the things he said he gonna do. But yeah, no, you're not alone. You're not alone. Thank you for the super chat. The truth will set you free, but first I'll piss you off about MLK. Oh yeah. You know what? The truth is the truth, and it is what it is. If it come out, it come out. Okay. Brandy P, thank you for the super chat. MLK was suffocated and his mom brother unalive too. Now I heard that theory. I don't know how true it is. I never really looked into it. But I don't know. I heard that. That's what I heard. Now we gotta move on because I can't be on here all day playing with y'all now. Girl, I gotta go to work until I get out of this work stuff, girl. I got to go to work. Give me some months. I'll be outside with y'all 24/7. You feel me? All right, let's move on to Darius Cooks, girl. Remember I told y'all that Tabitha came out her mouth and tried to do that silent protest thing, and it ended up backfiring on her. We talked about it at the dollhouse yesterday. You know, that was a mixed crowd, but I'm over here with my people now, so we could discuss it. So Tabitha Brown has her products in Target, right? And Tabitha Brown saw that Target was dismantling the DEI program and decided to do a video of some sort of like silent call to protest. That's what I got from it. Let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up on the video. I'm gonna show you the video. Now that was Tab eating her plant-based grapes or something. I don't know. Now Tab on here trying to provoke people, regular people, me and you, trying to provoke us to get all irate and get in our feels, ends up doing that, and black people saw this and stood behind her in solidarity and was like, yo, yeah, she's right, we need to boycott. So shortly after that, it backfired on her. But before we get into Tab and her plant-based grapes, let me say this. The boy Darius Cooks came out and said that when Tab signed that deal with Target, that she was a damn fool for signing it. A lot of people took offense to it because they liked Tab and her plant-based pancakes, so they didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? And they took it as he was hating. Now some might say he was hating, and maybe he was, I don't know, but the message was still the message. We talked about it. I said, listen, regardless of how he's delivering it, what he's saying is true. There's no need. If Target is offering her at the time, if Target was offering her $30 million to sell her product in that store, then that means that they know that she can gross more than that. See, this is one of the ways that the people up top keep you down. They make you feel like you need them when you don't need them. And we talked about it yesterday, right? So after she signed that deal, the boy Darius who had came out and said she a fool for doing it. And I agree with him. Now, I didn't like his delivery neither, but the message was still the message, because his thing was, girl, you didn't need them. You could have done this yourself. Let's get into it.
She a fool for doing it. There's no goddamn way in hell I would have ever signed my name. I don't give a shit how popular I was. I would have never signed my name to Target. I don't care if Target giving her $10 million. She could have started her own company. She could have sold her own product. $56 million out the gate. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way in hell I would have ever. 20 million ain't even enough. This woman has the ability. All she had to do.
So let me say this, take away how we feel, because I feel like our feelings get us in trouble a lot of times, right? Because we don't get nothing from our feelings but hurt. Take away how we feel and take away the messenger, right? Let's just break down what he's saying. What he's saying is, hey, if Target is offering you money, whatever they offering you, you can do it better and you can make more by yourself, right? And he's right. Mind you, when you go into these deals with these major companies like that, all type of stuff gets signed and put into place where you can't even you don't really even have control of your own stuff. Do y'all recall when Nick Cannon signed with Viacom and then they got in trouble with the Hebrew Israelite stuff with Professor Griff? And then when he was at first, he was bigging up his chest talking about I own Wild 'N Out, so I ain't really tripping. And in his mind, he did own Wild 'N Out. In his mind. But in reality, once he signed to Viacom, he didn't realize that Viacom literally snatched his whole Wild 'N Out show like, bitch, give me that. You see what I'm saying? So what people don't understand is when these people, these celebrities or anybody go sign with a lot of these companies, a lot of the time they don't understand that they're literally signing away everything they own. They don't realize it until it's time for it to happen. Does that make sense? So outside of the messenger and the way the message was delivered, he's right. Why go sign with Target? We talked about this yesterday. Stormy Steele, Super Scent, Big Booty Judy. All these women have warehouses and they ship their products out themselves. They even ship it to the stores who hold their products. So they are in 100% control of their product. They probably only signing really some old, maybe some type of distribution deal, and they got to be careful with that too. But at the end of the day, she already had the following. She already had everything she needed to just go do her own thing. But a lot of us are conditioned to believe that we have to sign these deals with these major companies, but we don't understand that they're taking away our stuff. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like if we don't try, we'll continue in this 360 deal that these people in these companies be having us sign. So regardless of how we feel about the person, in my opinion, and I said this before, the message, he was right. He was right. Because guess what? If she's selling her product in Target, it's no different from Amazon. When you sell your product inside those stores, if you was if let's say a bottle or whatever she got, let's say she's selling plant-based cooking oil or something. Let's say she done found some flax seeds on the ground and made some cooking oil, and she was selling them for $20 a bottle. Now that you selling them through Target got to get their coin off your $20. So now what you're gonna do? Probably up the price because you want to make money off your own product. So not only are Target getting a portion of your product income and your product earnings, I'm sorry, not only are they getting a portion of that, they're probably, you're not knowing this, but they're probably taking away your whole product slowly but surely. You don't even know what you're signing because they put big words in the stuff. And sometimes you can get a lawyer to look at it and have the lawyer be working for them. They be to hit the lawyer up and be like, hey, look, come here right quick. Look, do me a favor. She hired you to look at this contract and we'll throw you a little something if you tell everything good. Come on, man. Everybody got a price. Everybody got a price. So instead of worried about the quantity, as far as like being able to have your name and lights and everybody see you and thinking you're going to sell more, just imagine, you know what it reminds me of? I remember looking at Boosie and Tip. Hell, we could go Master P. Let's go Master P. Master P was independent at one point. Master P made 100% of all earnings for every single CD disc he was selling. Whereas Diddy was signed to so many deals that Diddy wasn't seeing 100% of everything. So let's say Diddy sold 10 million copies of a Mace album, but Master P sold 250,000 copies of a Mystical album. Who you think making the most money, Master P or Diddy? Put it in the chat. If Diddy sells 1 million copies or 2 million copies of a Mace album, but P is selling 250,000 copies at 100% profit of a Mystical album, who's making the most money? Like, it's not rockets. Sometimes it's not always about having the bigger numbers. Sometimes the bigger numbers come with a lot of BS. So that's where I was going with this. With Tabitha, she may not be able to sell as many. Fine. But girl, you're getting 100% of your own profits. What are you doing? Like, it's just easy. Cat Williams is another one. Cat Williams is infamous for telling people, yeah, people think that I'm not on because I'm not on these major networks. But Cat Williams makes 100% of his shows. The check go to Cat, then Cat cut the checks to the people, not the other way around. You get it? So neither here nor there. So look, boom. So Pete. So after that, look a tab, letting the internet buckle up. Look a tab on here, acting like people just want to take her shine and people just hating on her. Hey, babies. See, how y'all doing out there? See, people just want to take your time and take your shine. And sometimes all they have is the nerve. Sometimes that's all they have is the nerve. Check out tab.
Hello there. Y'all all right? So listen real quick. I was talking to a good friend today. Somebody did upset him. And he was like, honey, and they had the nerve to say what they said, right? And so I told him, I said, you know, some folk, that's all they have is the nerve. Honey, they only have the nerve to say foolishness. They only have the nerve to talk about folk. They only have the nerve to look down on folk. They only have the nerve to complain. Some folk, that's all they got is the nerve. And that is why your success get on their nerves. Your happiness get on their nerves. Your joy get on their nerves. Honey, your family and your home get on their nerves. Your job, your career, it gets on their nerves because that's all they got. They spend so much time complaining and having the nerve to speak on other folk that that's all that they have gotten left.
So that was her response, right? You know, she always gonna take the high road or whatever the case may be. Boom. All right, bet, girl. Well, after she came on here with the silent protest tease, she had to come on here and say, you know, guys, I don't want you to necessarily boycott Target because so many of us Black creators are in there. And if you boycott Target, inadvertently, you're boycotting us. But this is the problem with that. What the boy Darius was saying is if you didn't go into Target, you wouldn't have to worry about what's going on with DEI. You wouldn't have to worry about what Target talking about. You wouldn't have to worry about getting that phone call Target called you telling you to make sure you make that right. Okay. Now I'm gonna go into a little bit of what she said as far as her y'all telling y'all not to boycott Target, and then we're gonna get into Darius. Y'all check it out. Get the likes up on the video, please.
Hello there. Y'all all right? I know. It has been a tough week, right? And baby, it's been a tough 2025 and we are still in January. But I know many of you are asking and have asked and sent me messages about the recent DEI announcements at Target as well. And as disheartening as it is for me, I'm not the only one affected by this, right? It's for everyone who is a woman-owned business, minority-owned businesses, Black-owned businesses. It's for so many of us who work so very hard to be placed into retail, to finally be seen and approved for retail. Because contrary to whatever the world might tell you, it has been very hard for Black-owned businesses to hit shelves, right? Which is why it's such a big deal when we do finally land inside of retail. So it is definitely heartbreaking to feel unsupported, right? However, I am in business in multiple ways, with Target, with Walmart, and Amazon, right? I sell Donna's Recipe, my hair care products, right, are on Amazon. They're also in Target. And of course, I have a huge partnership with Target. I sell my seasonings at Walmart. I do business all over, just like many other people. And what I can tell you is, if we all decide to boycott and be like, no, we're not spending no money at these organizations. Listen, I get it. And if that's how you feel, honey, I 1000% get it. But so many of us will be affected, and our sales will drop. Our business will be hurt. And if any of you know business, it doesn't just happen overnight where you can just go take all your stuff and pull it off the shelves. There's a process, and then you gotta, like, where you gonna put it? You gotta have a place to store it. That's money, right? You gotta have enough.
Yeah, she went on and on about some other stuff, but let me say this, y'all. You know, it's hard. This is what happens. This puts Black consumers in a very hard predicament. And let me tell you why. Because let's just say Black people were really, really on board and really serious about boycotting these places. We have no other place to turn to, right? We have no other place to turn to because all of our people who we support are tied in bed with these major companies. And that's a problem. Like, we're starting in the middle. Shouldn't we be starting at the beginning? Why are we? So now the people, and I'm not one of those people, girl. I got to go to Walmart. Okay. But let's just say we all decided, we had a round table Negro meeting, and we all decided that, hey, we going to boycott Walmart and Target. We literally have nowhere else to go. We literally have nowhere else to go because we are under the impression that we have to go through them clear people for every single thing. And it's just not true, you guys. It's just not true. Now, as it pertains to Tab, my thing is this. I'm not about to get on here and bash a company I'm partnered with. I don't give a damn what the DEI people say. Girl, I might get on the phone with my homegirl and tell her how I feel away, but I'm not getting on here and bashing my partners, enough for them to mess around and take my whole stuff away. You know what I'm saying? And Tab should not have came out and said anything from the very beginning. Girl, when you saying partnership, but you really work for them people. You really work for them people. You saying partnership, yeah, okay, it sounds cute, but you really work for them people. You can't even put, like you said, I can't even just go in there and pull my stuff off the shelf. Girl, you work for them people. And then I ain't never really been a Target girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hood girl. I goes into Walmart with no bra on sometimes. So, yeah, I never really been a Target girl. That's for the bougie Blacks. You know, bourgeoisie. You know, that's for the boule Blacks. I ain't never... You get it? I ain't never been. I be at the Walmart where you might see a fight. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying all that to say, girl, listen, I ain't lying about it, girl. You might catch me there with no brown, girl. I just came up here to get something right quick, girl. Please, girl. Yeah. See, y'all goes down to what's the other one? Y'all goes to Target and y'all goes to Publix, girl. Please, Publix. I knew I was in the wrong place when that man came and asked me, could he help me? Girl, can you do what now? Can you do what now? Oh, well, do you need help finding anything? Girl, I looked around. I thought I was at Foot Locker. Girl, I said, what? Yeah, that's too much. That's too rich for my blood. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I'm down at the Walmart with no bra on. I just came in to get some milk. You get it? But neither here nor there. Listen to what I'm trying to say. So it's what the problem is with the whole thing with Tabitha is, number one, she shouldn't have said anything. I don't know who her PR person or who the person is in charge of her stuff or her, campaign or whatever she got going on. But let me tell you something, baby, you don't say nothing about your boss. You don't say nothing about your boss, okay? You just don't. Even if you disagree, you better call and vent to your homegirl. But again, what she was trying to do was rile up the regular people. Now them people done called and told you to shut it down, and you don't even have now you on here telling Black Americans, regular people who really want to support you, that they have to continue to shop in the stores where Target gonna get their coin off of you. Like, make it make sense. But we have to start as Black Americans. We have to find a way to be independent of these people. Everything don't have to go into with these. It just doesn't. Even if we got to start off with owning the warehouse and maybe getting some distribution, whatever, but we have to start having our own. If we continue to it hasn't worked for us. Laying down in bed with these folks have not worked for us. So if we continue to do it, how do we expect to ever see some change? You see what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. But we so afraid, or we've been told that it's impossible, that we won't even think to even look like that. I mean, look into that stuff. We don't have to be beheld to these people. Now, to the boy Darius came back and he wanted to get his get back. Now, he lost me when he said he a Capricorn and so was Jesus. I say, oh, he must be talking about white Jesus. Can't be talking about the Negro one, because we all know, I know we celebrate Christmas and they say that's Jesus' birthday. They talking about the white Jesus. What we do know is the Yahweh, aka not Yahweh, Yeshua. Is that what they call him? Jesus, the aka the one y'all know as Jesus. That man wasn't born in no Christmas. He wasn't even born in the wintertime. He was born in the summertime. Okay, around July, I think, or something around that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, he come back to get his get back, saying, I told y'all niggas. And, you know, honestly, again, if we take away the messenger and listen to what he's saying, he didn't tell no lies. You see what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Y'all get the likes up.
Hi. About 3 months ago, y'all had me on a cross on Calvary in between two thieves ready to crucify me for telling you the truth. All I said was, if a person owned their product line from its inception to its delivery, they would make more money. And you really thought that I had an issue, I was envious, or I was jealous. You really thought that. Now look at what happened. Less than 48 hours after President Trump issued the orders to roll back DEI, one of your favorite shopping establishments, Target, has now dismantled their entire DEI program. I don't know what this means in the long run for anybody, so I can't speak on that. But as for me, and I'm a Target aficionado, they will never see another dime of my money at all. Now, for those of you who think I'm gloating, I'm a Capricorn. Jesus was a Capricorn. Capricorns are rarely wrong. I hold on to this the statement and the testament I gave you months ago. If you own it, it don't matter what they do. They can't take it away from me. I had a whole cauldron of haters trying to take everything I owned. I outsmarted, outwitted all of them. Guess what? I still own it. That's all I came by to say. If you own it, they can't take it from you. Now, you go on and have a good day. And if you can't, please don't go mess it up nobody else's.
Listen. The biggest thing I took away from that is, if you own it, they can't take it. And that's the facts. I don't think Tab knows, or maybe she does. But when Tab signed that, in my opinion, when Tab signed that deal with Target, Tab really signed over some of her rights and some of her ownership. Whether she knows it now or not, she may know it. Maybe they called her and said, you know, you don't own your shit no more. Get on here and make it right. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? I don't know. But this is what happens when we try to lie in bed with them devils, girl. You cannot do it. If you own it, they can't take it. You get it? See, y'all got to learn to beat the system. Y'all got to learn to beat the system. The system, if you connect yourself to the system, you'll never beat it. Once you learn the system and realize, oh snap, so if I do X, Y, and Z, this will make it bulletproof, so this won't happen or that won't happen. If Tab was selling that stuff out of her warehouse, at worst, she may get a distribution deal that fall through, but she might be able to get somebody to do that again. But for the most part, it would still be hers, lock, stock, and barrel. Okay? Lock, stock, and barrel. And that's what I'm taking from this. I don't know Darius Cooks. I don't care about Tab. I don't know none of them to even. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Tab get on my nerves, but I don't dislike Tab. It's just she give me fake. I feel like when Tab in the live, she turned into a devil or something. I feel like she just too overly nice on the internet. But other than that, Tab ain't never did me nothing. I don't have nothing against Tab. I just feel like she shouldn't have opened her mouth against, or even not open her mouth. There was nothing that told Tab to get on here and had that silent protest that she had. Girl, you should have shut up and ate your grass grapes. That's what you should have did. You should have called your homegirl and said, girl, did you see that and took down DEI? B, that's wrong. You should have dragged for Target on the phone with your homegirl. You did not have to get on here and say none of that. Okay? Now somebody trying to bait me, but I ain't gonna do it. Cause she looked like, oh, let me bang you up off of here. We mind our business around here. Yeah, let me bang you up off of here. Negroes, Afro, dang dog, girl. If you don't get off of here, prophetess. If you don't get off of here, Mary, Mother Mary. Hail Mary. Tell mama not to moan. Get off of here, Mother Mary. Get off of here, Jezebel. You almost got me too. I'm glad I thought twice about it. You almost had me say something on here that'll get me, girl. You almost got me. Get off of here, Middle East. Please exit stage left, Turban. Okay? Get off of here, Turban. We don't do that around here. We don't talk about them people. We don't be on them people, stuff like that. Get up off of here, gown in the summertime. Okay? Please. She almost got me. She almost got me. You know me, I'll be ready to roll. You know what I'm saying? She almost got me, but I'm glad I thought about it before I said something. Look at that. Look at God. But neither here nor there. I'm saying all that to say, y'all, the boy was right. Whether you like him or not, the boy was right. And Tab now is on the string of Target. And Target must have called her and said, if you don't get your Afro, Negroes Afro looking ass on here and make it right, we gonna take everything from you. She said, oh, I'm so sorry. Let me get on here and tell me these good folks not to boycott. So then look, she got on here talking about, hey, y'all doing all right? Yeah, I know I came on here and acted like I wanted y'all to protest, but I was just playing. Please don't protest, because if you protest, they're going to take my head off my shoulders, okay? So if you can, please call off the protest. I know you want to protest, and I understand, because, you know, I've been making flaxseed berries since I was 9 years old. But I want you to know that if you protest, you're really going to be protesting me. So if you have a heart on you in this Black History Month coming up, please don't go over there and protest the Target people, not even the Walmart. Please don't protest, because I got my flax seeds over in Target, and I got my grass greens over in Walmart, and you can pick those up in the frozen aisle. So please, if you can, y'all, don't boycott the Target place. If you boycott it, they say they're going to hang me at the stake. So please, don't boycott the Target. Girl, get off of here. But anyway, long story short, girl, next time you want to be a freedom rider, you want to be a righteous person, because that ain't what you want to do. What you really want to do is get on here and stir up the niggers. That's what you wanted to do. You wanted to get on here and stir up the niggers, but it backfired. But the next time, Tab, the next time you want to stir up the niggers, don't. You get it? With that being said, y'all, did I miss? I ain't miss no more super chats. All right, bet. I got to get off here, y'all. I'll see y'all maybe later on. It depends on what time I get home and what I do. But I'll see y'all later on, y'all. Love y'all down to the ground. I'm about to Joce y'all up out of here per usual. Shout out to everybody in the building. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. If you're returning, welcome back. Y'all get the likes up on the video. Get the video on the algorithm. And I will see y'all later. Have a great Monday. Bye.
Can you hear me now? Oh, let's go. It's your boy Big Chew, the voice of the beat.
You know what I won't
blaze up.
Come on, blaze up.
It's the beat for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we live. For your boy. For your boy. Also for your boy. Fix it for your boy. Drop it for your lift it up.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo doll time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.